Grant, what is it?
Did he say that Cody Mercer had escaped from prison?
Yeah, it's been all over the TV. His picture's on TV all the time. It's...
For how long?
Since last night. I should know. I've been glued to the set. Why?
I knew him. I knew him when he was in prison.
You knew Cody Mercer?
He was in for murder. Well, I was in for murder. The difference was I never intended to murder her.
Well, how well did you know him?
Not well. We talked, you know. I did my best to avoid him. We were on some work detail together.
Like what? You mean license plates or something?
Painting washrooms.
Well, you've talked to this...
Yeah, we exchanged a few words. He was a bright guy. He somehow found out I'd been a United States Senator.
And did he question you about that?
Yeah, I was vague, but I said enough to keep his attention.
Why?
Well, you didn't want to irritate a man like Cody Mercer.
Grant, why... You're worried about this.
You know, I need to pay Gabe McNamara a visit. I'll see you.
Nick, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, you know, I know how valuable your time is. I don't really want to...
Wait a minute. Look, I'm sorry. I was so short with you yesterday. I'm sorry.
Forget about it.
No, I won't forget about it. The fact is I told you I'd be there for you, and then I wasn't.
Is this an apology?
Well, yeah, it was supposed to be anyway. Look, please, let me make it up to you.
Michael, there's not a whole lot of time for that.
All right.
Catching a plane,
Just listen to me, then. I love you. I've loved all of our time together, and I'm gonna miss you a lot. But I know that you got to do what's right for you and that baby, and Maggie and Sophia.
Mike, taking Maggie to L.A. is the best thing for everybody, whether I like it or not. It's...
All right. I mean, I'm gonna have to trust you on that.
Think you can do that?
Yeah, I think I can do that. It's just I'm gonna miss, you know, all the hot air conversations I've had with you about how you ought to live your life better.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss those too. Maybe I should have listened a little harder.
Yeah. I just wish we had more time, you know. We were just getting ready. You know, we were just getting to know each other. That's all.
Hey, listen, I'm just moving to L.A. They got phones there.
Well, you better use them.
You know, I wish things didn't turn out like this.
Yeah, I know, me too, but they did, you know, and look, getting Maggie pregnant changed everything.
Yeah, I just wish I hadn't been so completely stupid.
Ah, hell, well, you know, look, what's done is done, all right? Now we move on to the next thing. Speaking of which, you want a piece of pie? Buy a lousy piece of pie down at the cafeteria. They got terrible pie.
All right.
I'm so embarrassed. I really feel like I'm losing it here.
Don't get down on yourself, Cass. You've been through hell. It takes time.
So what do I do now?
You can go home whenever you're ready.
Well, I can drive you, all right?
I gotta take this.
Okay.
You, feel better.
Thank you, John.
Take care of him.
I will. Thanks. Okay. So, you want to go home now?
What home? Home was where Frankie was. Nothing is right with the world anymore. You know, today was Charlie's first day back to school, and I was so worried about her dealing with the boys and girls and her school not knowing about her mother's death.
Well, wait, you talked to her teachers and the principal. They were going to talk to the class. Charlie's not going to face this alone.
But still, children can be so cruel.
I know. How was she? Was she nervous when you left her there?
No, actually, she seemed pretty good. I kept expecting tears from her, and they came from me instead. She's so much like her mother, you know?
Yes, she is.
She accepts that Frankie's gone. She's upset. She misses her terribly, but she's not frightened by it. She's not lost.
Is that how you're feeling?
I'm completely numb 1 minute. The next, I'm in so much pain I can't even talk.
Do you remember when you and Frankie were falling in love?
I've been thinking about that a lot, actually. Yes.
You told me that you thought that the two of you had invented love, that no one had ever gotten it better. Do you remember that?
Yes. Why do you bring that up?
Because grief is like that. It's that intense. You know, it sort of just takes over all of you like love. And in time, just becomes part of who you are. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
Do you know, when I lost Luke, I really thought that no one had ever felt the kind of pain I was feeling or ever would. I suffered so much that I actually gave up on my own life. And God, I just don't want that to happen to you or Charlie.
I'm trying so hard not to let that happen. But I'm drifting without Frankie. Everywhere I look, I expect to see her. Or I see something that reminds me of her, and my stomach gets all knotted up, and my heart starts racing. But I'm afraid that I'll never get over her, Felicia. Never.
You will learn to live without her, Cass.
Tell me how, because I can't imagine.
One day at a time, sweetheart. One minute at a time.
I don't want to forget her. Ever. I want to be able to always close my eyes and see her face and hear her voice and...
Listen to me. Healing isn't forgetting. Okay. And I'm going to be there for you. Every
God.
step of the way.
Don't you ever leave me.
I won't.
You promise?
Yeah. Oh, Grant?
I heard Cody Mercer escaped from the state pen. You got a minute?
Yeah.
I just have two questions. How'd he get out? Is he traveling alone?
Where does this concern you, Grant?
Gabe, I knew him on the inside. He was a loose cannon. He was full of attitude.
I'm listening. What was his rep?
Violent temper, vicious streak. Nobody in the place messed with him.
Well, if they did, they got their throat cut. He was serving 2 consecutive life sentences for murder, no parole. This guy was supposed to be away for good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he acted like he'd be out in a couple of years. Bragged about the money and the women he had on the outside. You know, maybe that was all bravado. I thought you should know about it.
Yeah. Was he in your face when you were there?
Well, not exactly. We were on a paint detail together. He asked a lot of questions about my connections and my finances.
Oh, terrific. I don't like the sound of that. What'd you tell him?
Well, I talked mostly about the Harbor Club. I figured that'd be neutral.
Oh, good. So he knows that you're rich and that you live here.
Should I be worried?
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have a plainclothesman tell you starting right now.
You think that's necessary?
I think that you may be the reason that Cody is coming to Bay City.
All right, God, it's me again. Yeah. And I want to say thanks for sparing Josie's life because, you know, I know that if she weren't alive, then I would have found her by now. I know that, so thank you. But I just want you to see to it that you help her through whatever she's facing so that I can take her home. Okay, I need your help so I can find her. And I promise that we're going to make a great life together. We're going to work our hardest to make the world a better place. But I need her to do that. I really need her to do that. That's what this all comes down to, is that I need her. I mean, I need her so much, man.
You can do it. Come on.